into this channel. My name is Dee. This is Happy Life Stuff. If you haven't already, please click the subscribe button, turn on your notifications, and like this video at the end. Alright, let's get straight into this video on twin flames. Hopefully this is a very quick video. I'm going to try to talk as loud as possible with my throat still having these technical difficulties. So hopefully you guys can hear me really well. Alright, so twin flames, and I'm just going to break it down into two sections really quick because I don't want to have this long video. Karmics, dealing with karmics, and dealing with your twin flame. So one thing, when you are dealing with a twin flame, you might find that there's a karmic involved, and karmics could be anything down from the person, a third party, or a substance that the person is dealing with. Karmics are like people that just never go away at times, and the only time a karmic will go away is when you actually focus on yourself and have this self-love and your chakras are open, because twin flames are all about spiritual. You don't meet a twin flame unless you are on a spiritual journey anyway. Twin flames come with alignment of being with your higher self. If you were to meet a twin flame, most likely they're on a similar journey as you are. They have similar likes to you. You find that your twin flame is a mirror of you. It doesn't mean that you will work 100%. Because they mirror each other, they tend to have everything that the other person already has. It's just a matter of finding out what it is. This person might have possibly some type of confidence issues where the other one doesn't, and you tend to see it, and that person could bring that side out of you, that part like, oh my god. So this is the point of when you find out you have a twin flame, and there are lessons in it, and this is how you know when you're dealing with a twin flame, when you learn something from it, when that person helps you see things that you never seen before. That person often helps you learn. If you're dealing with a twin flame, when you leave the relationship or while you're in the relationship, you tend to see the discrepancies in yourself, and that person is able to break it out of you because they mirror you. One may be on a higher, in touch with their higher self more than you, and that is perfectly okay. It's just that you're not aligned. This is an easy way for me to explain it. If you are younger and you tend to, or even older, you tend to backslide when you are forced to be at church, or you don't want to go to church, and you get older and you say, you know what, I want to become a Christian, and then you see yourself keep backsliding. And it's the same as being with your twin flame. You make these commitments to be with a twin flame, but that twin flame is on a spiritual journey. You both are actually on a spiritual journey, but one might be in alignment of the higher self more than you are. So when that happens, then the other party tends to feel uncomfortable. So because that person feels uncomfortable, it feels like you are backsliding. Like you have to backslide because it's uncomfortable. And you look for all of these reasons why you are backsliding, and you find these problems with the person. But there's no problems. It's just a very uncomfortable feeling for one of the twin flames to be in, because they're not in alignment with their higher self as much as you are. But one thing you need to realize is that you can't have both. So with both parties, like if I'm on a spiritual journey and I'm like into manifesting and I want this life and I see all of these things for me, if your partner is not on the same journey as you and alignment with those things, then there tends to be an imbalance. And with that imbalance is always going to come um, the run chase effect. And then with the other party, it's the same exact thing. It's not going to be a um, that person left and then they find happiness with another person. They just they're choosing to repeat the cycle over and over with their karmic. They choose to not have that life that you are having. But, you have to make, if I wanted to make the choice, and I'm going to always choose to live in that higher alignment because that's the lifestyle that I choose to have. With that journey, you have to completely remove everything that you've done before and decide to go with big with your higher self, because your higher self is never going to negotiate unless you decide, like if I consciously decide this is not the life that I want. I'm not going to live in my spiritual awakening journey. I'm not going through that journey. Then possibly you will reunite with that twin flame and you can live that journey. But if you want to move forward with your life and be able to manifest, and like I said, your higher self will never negotiate. That means that you are making this decision to live in alignment and be able to manifest the things that you want into your life, and are willing to watch your twin flame repeat the cycle and just leave it behind. Just because you have a twin flame that decides to live in their karmic and repeat their cycles, you also have to look at yourself and why you attract it. So for me, I attracted it because I decided to remain having a closed heart. And remember, when you are going through these things, you are decided to open your heart. My heart is closed, and my heart was closed. So I remember saying too that I'm going to keep manifesting the same thing. And I didn't know it was because my heart was closed, but I am aware of it now, that as long as I keep repeating this cycle and my heart is closed, I'm going to keep repeating the same cycle, because until I decide to focus on my heart chakra and live in that light where my heart is open, once I know that once I decide to open my heart, then love will just come and be. I tend to close my heart, but I am aware that once I open my heart up, that that love will just come. Like, I don't have to worry about if I'm gonna find love or not. I just know that it's because I decide to stay with a closed heart, and as long as I decide to keep my heart closed, that I am making it very easy for me to repeat the cycles as well. Just knowing that it works both ways. It works both ways. Like, both people have to be willing to go through an opening of heart, um, go through leaving addictions alone. You have to decide, and you have to know that every lifetime has contracts. Contracts could be open at any time. So anytime there's a twin flame that is not in alignment with you, you have to understand that contracts can come and go. You can get more contracts. That's with jobs, people, children, relationships. So once you're able to remove yourself from karmics, and tend to wonder, like, if you are dealing with a karmic yourself, The only way you would be dealing with a karmic is if you are with someone that is really not in alignment with you. And when I say that, I mean that you be someone that you don't have too many connections with. You meet someone and you don't connect with them on a lot of different ways. Like, you're not really with the person, but you're teaching them. You're teaching them more than you are able to grow with them. You can't grow with them because you are always having to teach them. And when you have to teach people, they are karmics. They are not your soulmate, and they are not your twin flame, because twin flames and soulmates grow together. Karmics, you are teaching them because they are not in alignment with you, because they are not who you are supposed to be with. So there's that. That's it for this video. If you guys want to hear anything else that I have to share about twin flames, please let me know. I am not a huge fan of doing videos on twin flames too much, but I do know a lot about it because I do tend to just read on my spirit time about it, and because I've been in twin flame journey type situation, I tend to just learn about it all the time. Thanks for tuning into this video, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your week, and as always, happy manifesting. Bye.